Yes, we are back. Thank you guys for being here. Before we get into today's video, guys, we have a deal going on right now. An Easter special till next Sunday, 30% off. Use code SNIPER at checkout and you'll save 30% off any program you decide to take. Let's get into it. What is going on, traders? Hope you guys crushed it today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the trades that we ended up taking as a community today in the Discord, guys. The trades I took, as well as preparing you guys to trade the best setups at the best prices. So if you listen to last night's video, our major key level to be paying attention to was 523.07. This was the previous close. The first trade I ended up getting into today, guys, if you click the 30-minute time frame, we ended up selling off right to the 50 moving average on the 30-minute time frame. This is the 50 moving average and the 48 EMA on the 30-minute time frame. We came all the way back down to this, guys. I ended up alerting calls, and Gundy joined me on these two. We both saw the same thing, guys. We ended up hitting calls, more opening candle, guys, towards the bottom of the day today. At market open, we hit the calls here, guys. Made like 1.5 days of my daily goal in just this play. What was my next trade? Simple. This was an overreaction to the upside, this big trade right here. I ended up getting calls. You see this green line? This is the 48 EMA. Let's go all the way back to the 30-minute time frame, right? This is where we opened. You see in the pre-market, we came all the way back down to the 50. We opened. We started off very bearish. We came back down. We hit it here. This is where we hit calls. We came all the way up to the 9 EMA and the 13 EMA, guys. So what did I do? Well, I'm going to show you on the 5-minute time frame. You see this overreaction. We broke through the 200 EMA, 524. We hit all the way up here, guys, to the 48 EMA. I ended up getting puts, the second high of the day today. Obviously, I wish I held them. It was a bloodbath. And yeah, guys, I'm already up like $3,600 on a Monday morning, guys. I'm up 3,600 USD from scalping these trades. I'm hitting size at the best levels and I'm selling the move. I had one loss of a trade. It was on this trade right here. We ended up buying. I think I did hit this, actually. I can't remember, to be honest. Let's go back to see what SniperBot said. So I have a SniperBot, guys. He's alerting all the trades. We ended up getting 523 calls. We're putting the expiry or entries. We're putting the when we get out, guys. The first trade I ended up getting into was $2.19, sold at $2.35. Ended up getting 524 puts April 3rd, 157. We got out at 166. Gundy stop out there. And you see, this is in real time. Like my SniperBot, when I say guys, I'm getting X, Y, and Z ready to go, and SniperBot's just putting, I'm getting X, Y, and Z ready to go. 452 calls on the screen, wait for confirmation. Just entered 522 April 3rd at 237, sold at 244. It sold the rest at 248. If you like, my strategy, guys, is I'm sizing in heavy, so I'm just selling the move. When you size in with 100 contracts, I don't care what happens. Like, as long as I'm making 10 cents or more, I'm making $1,000 in seconds, right? That's why if you see my entries and exits and you actually look at SPY, you're going to be like, Jesus Christ, this guy left a lot of money on the table. But that's just me personally. That's just how I trade, guys. Most of the time, we're top ticking, bottom ticking. When we ended up getting into those puts, guys, it was the exact high of the day, the 524 puts. Those things absolutely banked. I saw something, I hit something, but I made my money and I just sold because I don't care what happens for the rest of the day. I secured my bag, and that's what everyone in here who's a day trader needs to be focusing on. Buying the best level, making your money, and selling the move. Up or down, sell with the move. Don't let the move happen, come back down, and then you get stopped out. The first pop in either direction that's going in your trade, especially from out the money contracts to in the money contracts, they go crazy. 524 puts, we had 524 puts, we brought them in the money, they just started going. In that 5-minute candle, those contracts moved like 25 cents a contract. That's a lot if you know options, guys, especially when it comes to futures. That was a big play. So that is it, guys. So I had a very successful day. I'm very, very pleased with how today went. I had one losing trade today. I forget which candle it was, to be honest, but I just had one loss. Okay, I lost 500 bucks on it. I made a lot more today, but I sized in with 25 contracts. I ended up losing 20 cents on that, and I was okay because I was buying at the best level possible. I was watching the 30-minute time frame. I ended up buying calls at this key level, right? 522.93. You go back to the 5-minute time frame. 522.93. You see how we held support here, right? We were holding here. This was a long time. This is where we were bouncing all of Thursday. This was a good level to buy calls. Is a previous support, right? We gapped up, came back down to it, and the previous close. It was a good spot for puts. I ended up hitting these calls here, just remember, because I hit the previous close, guys, and I sold the move. I hit 523.22. That was my price target. We bought calls down here, and we sold in the first candle. Thank God we did. Look exactly what happened. And I'm going to show you why right now, why we sold off today. Our major key level in last night's video, 523.07. You see how we're floating up here? We broke through the previous close. Look at the next candle. This candle right here. Look what happened. We broke through previous close, right? We came back up to previous close and rejected it. That's why we got the sell-off. Our major key level for today was a rejection on the 5-minute time frame. That is why you saw that bloodbath. That's exactly why. You have to be paying very close attention to the higher time frames at key levels. Sometimes the 1 minute doesn't show a lot. The 1 minute's good for sniping here and there, guys. I look at it casually, but the 5-minute and the 30-minute tells me stories, right? So I'm buying the stories. As well as if you look at the 30-minute time frame today, last trade, guys, you see the 200 EMA? We came back down to it on the 30-minute time frame. As soon as we touched it, look at the massive bounce. Came back down to test it, look at the massive bounce, right? The 200 EMA is a money printer. I don't care if you're an amateur or professional trader or have never traded before. That is a money line no matter what, guys. I don't rely on key levels. On indicators, but I do when it comes to the 200 EMA. That is my money line. If you don't believe me, add the 200 EMA to SPY's chart. Look at every time frame. If we break through it, we're gonna retest it. If we break above it, we're gonna retest it on the 5-minute time frame. Just look, history repeats itself. History loves the 200 EMA, guys. Please add this to your chart. So, next thing, what are we looking at for the rest of the day? I'm trying to keep these videos nice, short, and sweet, guys. So sometimes I get a little bit too excited and talk too much. I apologize. So I gave you a couple key levels, okay? So first thing we're going to look at, our major key level, without a doubt, is going to be 522. So I'm going to make 522 a little bit of a bigger level so we know it's a serious level. This is the previous resistance of the day, right? We broke through it end of day, and look what happened after. It came back to retest it. So 522 is going to be a massive level. What's the next level? 522.16. We're going to put, that's the previous close, 522.16. And every gap that gets filled, I end up making a different color. So if I see a red dotted line on my chart, I know that is a gap. So make or break levels, 522 to the previous close, guys, 522.16. If we gap up, where are we looking at? I'm looking at 522.94, so pretty much 523. And then I'm looking at 523.22. What happens to the downside? What are we looking at? Where do we bounce from today? I told the whole Discord, small accounts, cash accounts, the best level to be buying at 200 EMA and our key level 521.21. Look exactly where we bounced twice. Yes, we went a little underneath. It was still respected. Now the next candle ended up closing above it, right? So that worked out. We have 520.86 and then we have 520.48. Now, let's go to the daily. Let's see what we're looking at. This is what I'm doing, guys, before I'm taking trades, before making a game plan. I'm looking at different time levels, guys, and I'm just watching to see what happens, where we can potentially go down to. So if you look at the daily time frame right now, this white line is a 9 EMA. This purple line is a 13 EMA. We're on the daily time frame. Look, every time we touch this, we just keep bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. The lower level, this orange line is a 21 EMA. I don't buy off the daily time frame, but I like to know where we could potentially find support or have resistances throughout the day. So we hit the 9 EMA and bounce immediately. Where could this potentially go? Bearish case scenario. Most bearish case scenario, we've been bouncing off the 21 EMA, as you can tell right here. Where's the 21 EMA? The 21 EMA is at 515.16. That is potentially where we could bounce at or break trend. So 515 is going to be a massive psychological level moving forward, guys. We could get a bounce from the 518 level, 518.50s. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to be playing my levels that I have. And those who have stuck around to watch the end of this video, guys, if you notice recently, when SPY gaps up, it sells off for the rest of the day and then gets a pop midday or it fully recovers. Every gap up, SPY ends up selling off drastically. That's just from me looking at the chart, me going through the days, guys. Pay attention to that. I mentioned that to the Discord today. I'm like, I am bullish, but something that is making me not bullish at the moment is watching every time I've seen SPY gap up, it ends up selling off and doing a bad sell-off, just like what it did today, right? Keep an eye out for patterns SPY is showing you guys. Put your key levels down. When you're buying, make sure you are only buying at a key level, because if you do not buy at a key level, you're going to get faked out. When you buy at a key level, you'll know if it ends up rejecting it, to get the hell out of calls. If it ends up acting as support, you know to get the hell out of puts. This is why I preach to only buy key levels, guys. This is what I'm watching tomorrow, guys. The previous close. We're going to hit the gap close reversal or the gap and go. Today was a gap and go. If I didn't explain that earlier, as I did, we rejected the previous close, guys, up here, right here, and had a massive sell-off. So we're watching the previous close moving forward. We do not have much data at these levels, so we have to go back to the basics, go back to price action, go back to the previous closing price, the gap close reversal, or the gap and go. That's what I'm trading in these range. If you'd like to be a part of us, guys, link is in the bio. Use code SNIPER for 30% off the one-on-one mentorship or the monthly program, guys. We're going to be closing the doors very soon. We are getting a lot of people joining, and we need to do improvements. So I'm going to be putting a wait list up in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we got big things coming to the Discord, guys. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. Thank you, everyone who takes their time out to watch the video. Like, comment, subscribe. The views are going crazy for me. I'm personally thinking they're going crazy. That we're getting a lot of views lately, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm just very thankful for everyone that's taken their time out to watch me talk to an iPhone 15 on camera. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Sniper Trader 101, the same as the YouTube channel, guys. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care, guys.